Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our today's lesson is subject verb concord. We have to start today subject verb concord, or we can say subject verb agreement. So basically, what is this subject verb concord? We have read it many a times. So today we are going to focus about the rules of subject verb concord. Before that, we know what is subject and verb. Means whenever a subject will go to a particular verb and it is not means changing its position for a particular change in the subject, then we call it subject verb concord. Means in person we have three persons: first person, second person, third person. Here in the class, can anybody tell me who is the first person? You are the third person, and the people who are means beside our classroom or who are at the back of our classroom, they are the third person. They are also listening to our our lesson. So first person, second person, third person, and two numbers are there. One is singular, another one is plural. So accordingly, whenever we are going to use the verb in with the noun, means with the subject, then it will go as a subject verb concord. So here, if we say first person, second person, third person with I, always we, for be verbs, we find I am, we are. The second person, you are, you, plural number, you are. Third person, he or she or it will be is, and in the plural number it will be they are. Now with he we cannot use am. With you we cannot use is. That is what? Subject verb agreement. Okay, but because means for be verbs we are going to use this for the present tense. For the past tense, whenever we go for the past tense, it will be I was, we were. I think you know this, know all these things. Still, we are just repeating the memories. These are the reminders. He, she, it was, they were. Okay, for be verbs. But you know what is be verb? Do you know what is be verb? Right now, just I am telling be verb, be verb, be verb. These are be verbs. Am, are, is, are. These are all be verbs. Okay. These are the auxiliary verbs. Okay. And whenever we go for the verbs, different kinds of verbs are there. Be verbs, then have verbs, then do verbs. Okay. These are all auxiliary verbs. Okay. Remember this. And whenever we go for the main verbs, what is main verb? The actions that we are doing, the name of those actions are all main verbs. Okay, main verbs. Suppose I like something, I read something, I study something. Okay, I write, I read, write, read, study, then go, work. All these means action words are main verbs. Okay, so subject verb concord or agreement for the main verbs, where the changes we see in the third person. Suppose main verbs. Tell me a verb which you like most. Any verb which you like most, means any work you like most. Your hobby you can say. Play. Okay, play. So for first person, I will write I play, isn't it? For second person, I will write you play. But for third person singular number, what we will write? He plays. So here is the subject verb concord. Okay, this is the first rule for be verb and main verb. Okay, now let us go to the exception. Achha. What is the exception in the rule? Achha. The exception is a singular subject. I'm writing the rule. You write down the rule, that will be better for, I think. Takes a singular subject takes a plural verb in subjunctive mood. Okay. Now, example is if the story were true. Achha. This explanation is about means different kinds of moods are there in the grammar that will go for the later part. Whenever a sentence does not have means reality. Okay, whenever a sentence does not have reality, but means if it could be possible, if this kind of sentence you will get, in that sentence you will use this past tense plural form of the verb. Whether the subject is, if you find a sentence which is showing, the meaning of this sentence is showing that if it could be done, if I were a bird, like that. Okay, if I means I were the king of Britain, so there is no reality. So in that case you will use the, if the subject is in singular, or means although you will use plural number of the verb and the verb will be in past form, be verb past form. Okay, if I wish, or if there is unreal thing, then you will use that. Okay, rule number. That we know actually. An uncountable noun takes singular verb. Why I'm telling noun? Noun is always becomes a subject or object of the verb. Okay. So as we are telling about subject verb concord, so subject will be the noun. Okay. So an uncountable takes a singular verb. Her hair, which you know, her hair is thick. Don't we say like that? The grass is green. Okay, although the grass is in plural, hair is in plural, means these are uncountable nouns. That's why we use it. We use singular verb. Now, sometimes we get some adjectives which represents a community. Okay, which represents a community. Suppose